looking amazing. It's totally full of the paddy field. As you can see here, it's
Yeah,
totally paddy field.
yes,
Yeah, how
actually,
it is growing and it's looking awesome and incredible. You know.
yes, actually, uh, how lucky you are to have this kind of beautiful environment around you.
Yeah, of course, of course. Usually if we talk about myself in morning and evening time, I always come across agriculture field. Because in agriculture field we get fresh air, and it is definitely good for our. Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing great. Today we will have a great conversation with Mr. Vidru, who is from Sri Lanka. So please introduce yourself so that our viewer can know about yourself.
Uh, like you correctly say, I'm Vidu. Okay, I'm from Sri Lanka. The place where I am living called Gampa. It is very close to Colombo, our capital city.
Okay, okay. As you mentioned, you are from Colombo, and nowadays cricket it's already finished in Sri Lanka. So, how's your experience about the performance of Sri Lankan team?
Actually, nowadays we can be happy with our country cricketers' performance. Okay,
Yeah,
so
right.
yesterday our country cricket team passed to defeat your country cricket team after
Yeah,
significant years. Okay.
mhm, yeah, yeah. You are totally right, and they played well. Even though if we talk about many of the Indian players, they changed those who are playing in two matches. So
Yeah.
that's why anyway, Sri Lanka won the match. Yeah, it's really marvelous. Okay.
Yeah. So, by the way, where are you now? Okay, I can see
Yeah,
very
right.
beautiful
Talk
environment.
about yes. Right now, if we talk about Bidru, bro, here I came across agriculture field. As you can see, how it's looking amazing. It's totally full of the paddy field. As you can see here, it's
Yeah,
totally paddy field.
yes,
Yeah, how
very
it
beautiful.
is growing and it's looking awesome and incredible, you know.
Yes, actually, uh, how lucky you are to have this kind of beautiful environment around you.
Yeah, of course, of course. Usually if we talk about myself in morning and evening time, I always come across agriculture field, because in agriculture field we get fresh air, and it is definitely good for our physically and mentally, and we refresh our mind by this way. And I like to be alone. Every person should be alone for a while,
Yeah,
for like 15 minutes or 10 minutes, so that we can think about the future. So that's why I came across always in morning and evening period across agriculture field.
actually, I'm interested in knowing about your country cultivation. Okay, so
Okay.
what is the main cultivation?
If we talk about here in northern India, I'm from North India. So farmers usually cultivate in rainy season paddy. Here you can see here it's totally paddy field. It's totally full of the paddy field. You can see in a green, it's totally full of the paddy field. So because in rainy season, uh, a paddy field requires a lot of water, so that's why it is much suitable for the rainy season. And here if we talk about how they cultivate paddy, so here as you can see in picture, it's called as a seedling, and by the help of laborers they uproot it, and they transplant into the soil, and laborers usually push into the soil, you know
Mhm.
laborers usually push into the soil, and after 2 and 3 months it will become like a plant. And if we talk about in India, if you talk about in India, usually farmers sow paddy in month of July, and they harvest paddy in month of November, December.
Mhm. Okay, okay. Uh,
Yeah.
what else cultivation are there?
Pardon? Repeat again, please.
What else cultivation are there? I ask.
Okay, besides our paddy, you can see. I think it's visual or not. You can see in picture. It's a sugarcane plant. Okay, and even though if we talk about we cultivate like farmers cultivate vegetables too, because rainy season it's suitable for all the things like in vegetables we can grow anything, and we can also cultivate corn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So nowadays it is also heavy raining down here as well.
Okay, yeah. In Sri Lanka, what the situation there? What
Uh,
kind of do you live in city or in village?
I'm living in a village.
Okay. So what kind of a thing Sri Lankan farmers cultivate in these
Uh,
days?
yes, nowadays there are a lot of problems pertaining to cultivation. Okay, so farmers are staging protests, demanding fertilizer from the government. Okay, because there are lack of fertilizer.
Oh my God. Okay.
Farmers are unable to do their cultivation, so they are helpless nowadays.
Okay. Due to the shortage of fertilizer, they having a problem to sow any kind of a cultivation. Am I right?
Yes, because nowadays recently our government take measure to ban using chemical fertilizer. Okay,
Okay.
due
Uh,
to a decision,
uh,
farmers are struggling. Okay, because there are no enough uh, fertilizer to provide for the farmers.
okay. Yeah, so it's a big problem, and government should be take good action towards farmers, because farmers plays a vital role to live a life. Without food, how it is possible to live a life? Am I right?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. And even though if we talk about irrigation system in India, here it's a tubewell. You can see in picture here it's a tubewell which is used to pump the water from underground up to the ground. It is a tubewell here
Mhm.
in, yeah. So by this way, farmers usually irrigate the field.
Yeah, okay. You know,
Yeah, rain will be not happen that time. Farmers usually irrigate their field by the help of tubewell.
what kind of fertilizer farmers are using to uh,
Here
cultivate?
yes. Here, if you talk about in India, uh, most of the farmers they usually use the chemical fertilizer. It's not a good thing. It's not a good for our health, but in any way we can get within month. It requires less time, and we can get much. We can much in quantity. If we talk about any kind of a crops,
Mhm.
if we use chemical, but it is harmful for our fertilize of soil.
Okay. Uh, is your house located very close to this place?
Yeah, how home, it's quite nearby my home, and only around it takes only around 5 minutes to come here.
Okay, it means you can
And
come to this place frequently.
then it's about to sunset, and how it's looking so awesome and fabulous, you
Yes,
know yeah, right.
actually, nice to see you.
Yeah, okay, anyway, thanks for your time, bro. Bye bye, have a wonderful day, and thanks for joining me. Bye bye.
Okay, thank you.